about doing a daily vlog, like, for a week, just to see if I can do it. So this will be day one. You'll see it on Sunday, but technically it's Thursday. But after Sunday, I'm gonna do it for a week. And then Sunday, the next Sunday after the 7th day, you know, which would be the 19th, I'm gonna do a live. Go on live and then talk about how I felt about doing a daily vlog for a week. I don't know, but now I have to take this, make a new pig water, because the thing I was using, I'll show it to you. It'd be like right here, or just like, boom. Now you hear me and you see what I'm talking about. It was a feed container you get from Tractor Supply, and it's tapered. And I also put I had 2 nipples on there and put them at the very bottom. Well, this one's going to be different. This one, see, it's not tapered. It's actually pretty straight. I'm going to put the nipple about right here. That way there'll be this much water in it to keep it heavy and staying in place. If it gets real low in water, she'll knock it over. It doesn't really, then it could be beginning of the day and I'm not home and she doesn't have water all day and it's hot. Well, also with it being white, it gets algae growth in there. And so this will block the sun, be a little bit heavier, and it actually is a little bit more water as well too. So we're gonna work on this right now. So this is threaded, obviously. It goes in there, you thread it in there. Pliers help. So I'm actually gonna thread it first, and then I'm gonna pull it off. All I did was create threads in the plastic. Now, I'm gonna use Teflon tape. It just will help seal up the threads. That way it doesn't leak or anything. If you've never used Teflon tape before, you put it on the opposite way of how you're going to be threading it on there, because you don't want it to undo as you're twisting this way, so you want it to twist this way. So, take it like this. Wrap it in the threads. A little tight. So that way, whenever you twist it on there, it actually is tightening up even more on the threads. This is another thing I didn't do the first time on the other pig water, because I threw that pig water together when we had the other two pigs. So you don't want to go too far in there. You do want to leave like a little bit out, because if you go too far, then it's just going to leak. So, boom, that should work. If you notice too, with my last video, I'm trying to be more organized, putting stuff back. See, that's not even where that one goes. See, got to put stuff back where it goes. Put it back. This is not a catch-all. This is just a sit. Wade, who's next? Whose nets are these? Who put them there? I did. So now I'm making him put them where they go. But it's not a catch-all for everything. Okay, we got to put stuff back.
Are we going back to the lake?
Maybe later.
Huh?
Maybe later. Dinner, pork chops. Luckily for my father, I allowed him to water his house from this well pump. So I'm just gonna use just a little bit of my water, you know. I'm just kidding, it's his water. This is his pump, his well, but luckily for me, I get to use it to water the pig. I want to be rude, just drink the water. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Piggy, piggy. So another thing I'm trying to figure out, okay, is for the turkeys. I want to use this, okay? We just have 2 turkeys. I want to use this, but the problem is on the turkey pen, there's no top. I just have the shade cloth, right? So I got shade cloth. There's no top. So if I put food in here, it'll just get soggy. So monster butt killer. Okay. On the bottom of this, you see where it pops up right here. I got this bolt, and I kind of just like eyeball measured this. Okay, clearance. So I'll take this off. Pretty good clearance. That would maybe work. But what am I gonna use as a top? I need it, whatever it. Now, I need it to be big enough so the rain doesn't hit it. Okay, and as of right this second, I can already see where this design is going to cause me a headache. So, because, you know, it's going through the bottom, obviously I can't take the bottom off. In order to put food in it, I have to take this whole piece off. So, I'm going to have to figure something out. It's going to work. It's going to work, but it's going to be a hassle every time I want to go fill it. We're going to use it because we did it. This is great. Now I want you to keep this in mind. This is not going to be an everyday thing. You know, my daily vlogs I'm going to do are not going to always consist of these little projects, because though I have little projects to do, ow, my finger. Ow. I got my finger stuck. Though I have projects to do, I don't have a project for every single day. Now, I mean, I probably could figure something out for every single day, but right now, those 2 things needed to be done today. Now, whenever they get on top of it, we'll see if it just topples over. Next problem. They look happy. Cool. Check and check. Man, I'm feeling productive. I used a packet, don't judge me, but it's organic turkey gravy. I'm not really sure why it makes turkey gravy. I'm actually using chicken broth. Huh, neat. Well, it's actually the next day, and I wanted to update you in this video on the little contraption I made for the turkeys to be able to eat, and if it kept the water off of it, because it rained today. And let me go ahead and show you exactly what I knew would happen, because they want to get on it and they just knock it over. So they're just wasting it all. And now it's wasted food because they knocked it over and it rained. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. Shame. So now I gotta figure something else out. I will. Thanks for hanging out.